Good morning, Pioneers. Today is Friday, January 12th. My name is Grace Bozick.
And my name is Bella Betcher, and this is your Orange Juice.
Swim and Dive is hosting a fundraiser with Wings and Rings on Monday, January 15th. Stop by from 6 to 9 p.m. and mention the team when you check out.
Ticket sales for a Pie Face fundraiser to raise money for future school events are available in the fort during all lunches. Tickets are $1 for $1, and each ticket includes a raffle to pie a teacher of your choice at the next pep rally. Miss Asher, Mr. Nicola, Deputy Brock, Mr. Haynes, Mrs. Sensabog, Mr. Jordan, Mrs. Timmons, Mrs. Stroll, Mrs. Eccleberry, and Mr. Zeck are all participating. Now, Ava looks into the NFL playoffs. Ava?
Hi, today we're going to be taking a closer look into NFL playoffs.
I gotta say, it was a glorious win this Sunday against the Miami Dolphins. Let's go Bills. What a way to win. What a way to seal the deal in the playoffs. Number 2, I believe now. Very excited. I got us going all the flipping way against the 49ers to the Super Bowl. Bills Mafia, out.
So as far as, the 49ers being in the playoffs, I think, with injuries and everything, we're available. Brock Purdy's doing his thing on offense. I think with, everything, players could do a little better, especially with Brandon Ayuk getting catches, Christian McCaffrey being in the backfield. I think there should be a little bit more of him getting the ball, more as throwing. But as far as playoff-wise, I think we're going to be doing pretty good.
Okay, so for the NFL playoffs, obviously I'm going to be rooting for the Steelers. I think we can beat the Buffalo Bills, but we probably won't get much farther than that. So if I had to make a pick for the Super Bowl champion, it's going to be the 49ers.
I feel like the 49ers and the Ravens are going to make it to the Super Bowl, and the Ravens will most likely come out on top 41-37. That's my score prediction.
Thanks for watching. Now back to the desk.
Thanks, Ava. The January issue of the Frontier Parent Newsletter was released today. You could find a copy in the Pioneer Press, library, or with your study hall teachers.
Calling all writers, photographers, page designers, and video producers, the Orange Media Journalism program needs you. If you are interested in any of the above careers, want to learn more about magazine writing, yearbook design, or TV news, then maybe journalism class is for you. Now, let's throw it over to Nick with a sports update.
Thanks, Grace. On the sports side, boys wrestling won their OCC matchup 42-24 against Hilliard-Davidson last night. Tyler De La Roca, Joseph La Rosa, Dom Lee, Simon Waring, Andy Val, Jacob Slack, and Gavin Gaylor all had pins. Tonight, boys basketball will head to Thomas Worthington at 7:30 p.m. Hockey will face Perrysburg at the Chiller North, also at 7:30. And finally, girls wrestling will host the Pioneer Classic beginning at 5 p.m. tonight and continuing into the weekend. On Saturday, boys basketball will play Grove City at 5 p.m. in ODU. Boys wrestling will head to Licking Heights Invitational, and hockey will play twice at North. The first against Canton at 11 a.m. and the next at Miami at 7:45 p.m. Gymnastics will host at home on Monday. Now, Liliana takes a look back at the girls wrestling in-school duel.
Good morning, Pioneers. Let's take a deeper look into the in-school girls wrestling duel.
So for the in-school duel, it was obviously really cool. It was a full gym, and they're coached a dual meet and gym like that. We usually get a nice crowd at our matches, but nothing like that, so that we were pretty lucky. We feel really grateful that that was an opportunity the girls had. I feel pretty good about where we're at as a program right now. I think it was an opportunity to kind of show the hard work that they've done. Marysville is always really tough, and I think it's an opportunity to kind of get in front of the school with a sport that a lot of people don't get to see. And the girls were really nervous leading up to it, but I think once they got warmed up and kind of got in the zone, they felt really good about competing. They felt good after the match. It definitely inspired them and got them pumped up, and I think the crowd was obviously a good thing. The band, cheerleaders, everybody, it was a good time. We know this might be like a once in a really long time kind of thing, and we're okay with that. We're really grateful we had that opportunity. I think anytime you can do different things to get people excited about school spirit and the sport. It doesn't need to be wrestling. It could be any sport, or it could be anything that kind of goes off the beaten path of a traditional pep rally. I think that's a good thing. We were glad to be able to do it, and I hope to see some other sports or some other different things happen to kind of get school spirit going. When the building opened, things were rolling, and we're getting back. I'm really excited about it, and I'm excited to have had the opportunity to jump in and take our swing at it.
That's all for today, Pioneers. Now back to the desk.
Thanks, Liliana. Seniors, the senior yearbook ad deadline is quickly approaching. Head to yearbookforever.com to purchase by February 29th. Space is limited. Also, submissions are now open for the annual senior video. Instructions can be found in the office on how to send your photos in by February 13th.
That's all for today, Pioneers. Make sure to follow us on all our socials at OOHS Juice and tune into our live radio station, WPLP The Pulp. For The Juice, I'm Bella Vetcher.
And I'm Grace Bozick. Remember to stay juicy, Pioneers, and please stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.